pictorial drawings give quick three-dimensional views of objects. We're able to see the top, front, and right side of an object using this pictorial method. It's not a projection, believe it or not. It is a drawing. So we kind of distort the lengths of lines, and angles at the corners. Okay, so we really can't use these for production. Although it looks very accurate and looks very clean and crisp, the true drawing or true projection of an object in this type of view, because you're tilting the object at an angle to your eye, these lines are receding, and they're actually 82% roughly shorter than they are in real life, than the real object. But when we make pictorial drawings to make them fast, we actually draw them full length. We have isometric paper that we use that's on the back of a lot of our worksheets, I think on every one of them, to be able to sketch the object pictorially. So this is called an isometric pictorial. Production, or blueprints we call them, production drawings describe the shape by looking directly at the faces of the object. Okay, so that way we can show it in true size and shape. So we look at just two views at a time, because we're only showing, two dimensions at a time. So because we're only showing 2 dimensions at a time, we'll need an additional drawing to pick up that third dimension. So this block that's very similar to this one, this drawing, we've added a couple of holes. We have a front, top, and a right side. Here you can see the line of sight for the front view, line of sight for the top, and line of sight for the right side. Dimensions and notes give the size, and then we also have manufacturing instructions included. These are all the responsibility of the drafter to be sure they're noted and created according to standards. So engineers and architects, we actually and designers actually see objects, we picture things in our mind's eye. We have to convert pictorial ideas or views into an orthographic form for manufacturing or construction. So begin looking at a pictorial drawing related to an introduction here to orthographic projection. Very simple block where we have a top view and a front view and a right side view converted into 2 dimensions at a time instead of all 3 dimensions. So the most difficult step is converting orthographic drawings into pictorials. Okay, this requires looking at 2-dimensional images to get a 3-dimensional shape. It is exactly what your mind's eye is doing when you look at this orthographic projection. This block you're looking at is all what we call normal surfaces. They are parallel to a view. Okay, in this case, we have front or frontal planes, frontal normal planes, here, here, and here. So in the front view, we see them here, here, and here in true size and shape. Those surfaces, when we look from the right side, turn into an edge. So we have this surface turns into this edge when we look from the right-hand side. this surface turns into this edge. And finally, the surface closest to us turns into this edge. We also see those same edges, these three, in the top view. Here, here, and here. They're edges up here. So anytime you have a surface and you can identify it by an edge in the adjacent view that matches one dimension of it completely and it's vertical, and you look up to the top view and you see that same surface matching an edge exactly in dimension and it's horizontal, then it is a normal surface and behaves what we call as a normal type surface in orthographics. Next, we'll begin looking at how multi-view drawings, as we go from our mind's eye into actual creation of a drawing and actually creating it with our pencil.